And we're gonna roll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey everybody, welcome to this episode of Away with Words, the podcast. It's your girl Bree Stories.
It's A Tati.
And it's MJM Kid.
And if you're watching this in real time, it's MJM Kid's birthday.
Woo! Hey everybody, I'm 31.
He's old. And as you can tell from my dress, we're still celebrating Pride. So that is what this episode is all about. It's about our pride of being Michael's friend and it being his birthday, and also our pride to be a little, you know. So, do you have any icebreakers today?
I do. So,
I'm gonna drink some gin. Cheers.
Oh, good.
Martin just had like his reunion
Did.
show. So, it's kind of like two icebreakers in one, but around Martin. So,
super.
for one, what is your favorite Martin episode? And two, if you had to date anyone in the Martin cast, who would it be?
Oh, God.
Starting with Bree.
Yes,
If I have to
good.
date anybody in the Martin cast, I'm absolutely dating Pam. She was so fucking fine.
Okay.
Fine as hell. My favorite Martin episode, Lance Tom. The first thing that came to mind was the Christmas episode when he was reading to the kids.
Because he was on that stuff.
Yes.
Yes. I
That's a
remember
good
that
one.
I do like that one.
Yeah.
He was in like JJ's pajamas. Some good time.
He was.
Yeah, okay. I like that one.
Yeah, that's the first one that popped up.
MJM.
Oh, episode? I know I wasn't really a Martin watcher. I know.
Wild.
I
Yikes.
remember you telling us that a long time
pretty
ago.
But
nuts.
Block that out.
Yeah, be a normal person.
an episode that I remember most is probably that infamous headboard thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean,
was
I
like-
feel like that's so cliche.
I thought you was about to say, I don't know why I thought you was about to say like the Biggie Smalls episode when they were
Oh,
singing.
yeah,
That's
that's
what
a
I
good
just
one.
felt like that's what
I
he was
have
about
no
to
idea that
say.
he was on the show, so
Michael. This is serious. You're
I
serious.
don't really watch Martin.
Okay. But the headboard episode is a classic. That's
Okay, good.
It is a classic.
Okay, perfect. Dating
Who would you
wise?
date?
Bruh, man.
Yeah, let's stick with bro, man.
He's actually on my list.
Is he really?
Yeah, so who I would date would either be Martin or Brumman.
Okay, cool. I like that.
The only thing, because Martin, first of all, I
Contrast.
idolized Martin and Gina's relationship. I thought they
Yeah.
were so cute.
They
So
were.
I would love to date somebody like Martin. I think he was so fun. Even like the stuff I didn't like about him was still like, whatever. And Brumman, he just seemed like we would watch movies all day and like
Yeah.
eat food and
Literally,
like have
that's it.
sandwiches. I would never know that he was like stealing the food from his neighbors.
Exactly. He came and brought you a
But, yeah,
sandwich.
but I'm all
He
for
brought you a
it.
sandwich.
Exactly. I'm not gonna ask questions.
I love that.
So, and then my favorite all-time episode is A Woman with a Past, when they had Keith Washington on there, and like Gina used to date him, and Martin was like,
You just made us
all
watch that
jealous and stuff.
recently.
My favorite episode. I would watch it
Because they were singing and stuff?
They were singing at the end
were
of the
singing.
episode.
Right. Okay,
that
great.
restaurant.
Love it. At the what?
Was they at that restaurant in that episode?
It was
Wasn't
in
that the
Gina's
episode when they
apartment.
was in what is the episode when Gina's ex was at the restaurant with them?
When Martin's ex was there too, like they were on like a
Yes.
double date. I don't know
Yes.
what that episode is called,
That's what I
but
was
they were like
thinking
on a
about.
double date. Women with a Past is in Gina's apartment. Like she threw a party like for her work
Oh,
event.
when she was still
and
living
she
with Pam.
invited. No, she was living by herself. That was her apartment. And when she moved in
Pam
with
didn't
Martin,
live there?
she did. When Gina moved in with Martin, Pam moved into Gina's
that
apartment. And then when her and Martin broke up for a little bit, then Gina and Pam was living together in
Got
the
it.
apartment.
Wow, I never knew.
You know.
Tati's memory is
You know,
unmatched.
I
Once again.
Unmatched.
remember the things that I like.
You remember
Yeah.
everything.
I do.
You
She
do.
remember what we be having on at events 5
Literally.
years ago? Like, I didn't know I wore
did
that
you
day.
got that little shirt with the little purple?
Look, yeah.
Michael, would you like to check in?
Hey, yeah.
Ew, I don't call you Michael. Sorry.
Oh, I'm like,
do you
damn, what did I
call
do?
him?
I call him McGee.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
like, what do you call him? That's how I feel when I call him Mike. I'll
Yeah.
say Mike, and
Y'all
I'll be
really
like,
can't
"Ew."
stand when
No,
y'all call
no,
me
Michael.
Mike.
Michael really make me be like, gross.
Yeah, I'll be like, who?
Wow,
who
my
are you?
actual
Who
name.
are you even talking to?
Like, yeah, I hate saying Mike
McGee or Project
Yeah.
or Mies.
Right.
or me?
So many nicknames. Physically, let's see. I don't have a lot of good energy, so I guess because not doing the alcohol thing. So I just feel
sad.
good.
I don't really have good energy.
No, I said I do. So I have good energy.
I said I don't really have good energy because I'm not drinking alcohol.
No,
It's like,
the
shit,
opposite. Rewind.
You gotta look into that.
Yeah, I was about to say, we got to get out of here right now and talk to somebody.
I feel great.
Yes.
Good.
I have a little tingle sensation on my upper lip because all of the renovation, the painting in the house, and I had an allergic reaction to it.
Oh, no.
And so my lip is feeling like super, like, it's like pumped up, like it's swollen a little bit. So I went from Cameron Diaz to
Like
Jay-Z.
you had Botox?
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
like fillers?
Yeah,
I love that.
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
Joy, per usual, the emotions.
Yeah.
It's my birth.
Yes.
Just having a good day. My attention is on. It's actually on sweets. That is so ridiculous.
I
I
love
cannot
it.
believe
I love
this.
it.
I
This
feel
is not
bad.
my
You have to go
life.
out.
No,
for, like,
I don't need
sweets
that.
before this ends. I take
I just-
advantage of it.
No,
before your
please
birthday.
don't. I got a strawberry frosty from Wendy's yesterday, and
How
it was
was it?
amazing.
I'm not a
I
big
want to
fan
go
of
back and
strawberry
get
ice
that.
cream.
It's so good. I got the junior size though. I wasn't about to overdo it.
I always get the junior size.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a lot of dairy. And spiritually aligned per usual. Just feeling good, right?
I love that.
Love it. Me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You.
So physically, I am feeling rested,
I love that for you.
and emotionally, I feel a bit of anxiety. I'm a little anxious. My attention is on summer still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we've been in a crazy heat wave the past like week, and we got another one coming up. So just attention is on summer and summering on a budget. And spiritually, I feel blessed.
Thank you, Tati.
You're welcome.
Physically, I am surging with energy.
Yeah.
Emotionally, I am feeling joy. My attention is currently on sex.
Oh, good.
Not like I'm gonna have it,
Yeah, your mind is on it.
but yeah. And my spirit, you know.
Yeah, same. Same.
And same. Spiritually, I'm feeling. I think I said this last time, but trusting.
Yeah, exactly. Let's keep trusting.
Let's keep trusting, Michael.
Let's keep trusting.
I have a question for you.
Oh God.
No, okay. So we're gonna skip ahead sometime. So just put yourself in this place. What does it feel like to be 31? What does that feel like for you? What is that experience?
I just feel like 30 was just like a preliminary kind of thing, kind of year, just kind of gathering myself. And 31 is feeling like, you're in the 30s now.
Yeah.
So take advantage of it like you're 21, you know?
Ooh.
I
like that.
I feel a lot of clarity. I feel like I'm in a really good headspace.
Getting some really good head.
Yeah, I would love
That's
that.
what I was hearing
Yeah,
when you said that.
I would love
I'm
that.
just calling that in for you. That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah, I love that. I used the word fresh today, and so I think
did.
that's just kind of what it's giving. Shout outs to Pride, talking like that. That's what it's giving.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
What are you happy that you've experienced so far? Like, what is the thing that you've experienced so far? I would say in your 30th year, but maybe even ever, that you feel like, wow, I'm so glad I had that experience.
It's honestly my support around me and my village of people. I'm just really happy to have the support of friends and family for so long, so consistent. The love for myself has grown, so I'm really happy about that. I don't know. Also, the feeling of like getting up and going. We talked about that too earlier.
Yes.
I like that about
Freedom.
able to just move. Yeah, the freedom of that. So, yeah, thanks for that.
What are you looking forward to experiencing?
independence. Just seeing the new versions of myself, just growing and just not knowing the person that I'm going to be in a couple years, or even towards the end of this year.
Yeah.
Just seeing how much I've grown, a real love. Somewhere down
That
the
almost made
line.
me cry. I don't know why that just choked me up a little. Well, I'm crying. So
Yes, I did it.
I know.
Yeah, I'm excited
We
for
know I
that.
do this every other episode.
Yeah.
No, maybe like every 4. How many times do you think I cry?
I don't know.
Can't keep track. I wish I was keeping track of
I
that.
don't know. I feel
But yeah.
like Michael would know. If anyone knew, I feel like he would be the one to be
Maybe for our 6-year anniversary, we should do a video montage.
Of all of you
Every
getting
time
ready to
you
cry.
cry.
Yeah, that'd be so good.
Oh
That'd
my
be so
gosh,
good.
how much work for you?
That would be a lot of work. That's why I need archives. Like
It's
each
got-
episode has certain things in it.
We're gonna get you an assistant this year because that's just gonna be somebody
That's a
else's
job.
I know.
That's a job.
That's insane.
Yeah, 5 years of that. 6 years of that.
I feel like now that I'm in my 30s, I feel like, you know how people always talk about like your 20s are like so fun and how much you have to appreciate them. And I feel like I didn't. Like in my 20s, I feel like it was just like I took being that age and in those spaces and like being in college and just all that stuff like for granted.
Yeah.
And I
Right.
feel like now I feel like I'm very appreciative of my 30s. Like I feel
Yeah,
like
that's
I
what
have
it is.
have a sense of like urgency, almost kind of like you need to make every
Yes.
moment count.
Exactly.
Because you're
That's
really
exactly how I
older.
feel.
So it's like I feel like I definitely want to make sure that I take the time to appreciate
Yeah.
these ages and all the stages and the milestones and everything that's happening. Like I really want to look back like in my 40s and be like, no, I was in that moment.
Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't just there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I love that. I feel like that's what I was talking about in a couple episodes back when I was saying like life has a way of showing us that we're wrong and it's okay. Because we get to spaces like this where we're like, I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing then, but you also were supposed to have that experience to appreciate the experience here and now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
I think I also what I'm glad that I experienced was like disappointment / heartbreak too, and that
Yeah.
it just puts, now that I've in a space of healing of that, like it just puts me in a different mindset. Like for when the love that really matters does come, I think it's just gonna be a whole different love that I never knew
Yeah.
exists. So
And it
Yeah.
helps us appreciate the love that we've already cultivated. I think that's something that was really important for me this time around in the heartbreak
yeah,
arena. Is just like, look how much people already love me, you know?
exactly. Wow.
While I'm searching. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gonna keep crying today. So. What was the other thing that I was gonna ask you? So are we eating cake for your birthday since we're on a sweets kick? Can we
I'm
get a
probably not gonna
cake?
go as far as cake. Just keep giving me cookies. That's just where the weakness is
A
right
cookie
now.
cake.
That's a cookie cake.
That's fine.
Yeah, a cookie cake.
Let's do it.
That's why I feel
Yeah.
personally responsible for I feel like I kicked this up in you from losing
No,
those cookies.
Those cookies?
They were the
They
best
were
cookies.
good.
Oh my God.
They were at Jewel on
Yes.
6030
Me and
College.
And there were 9 left when y'all
We were
left.
going insane. We were sitting here like, no, like,
They were
nigga,
really
no.
Y'all left too many. I ate them all.
Yeah.
I did that on
I only
purpose.
took one.
Right? That's
I
crazy.
I took a piece of one and I was like, this is amazing. So I took the other piece of it, but I was like, it's going to get out of hand.
and it
Yeah.
did for me.
That's why I had to get it out of my house because when I got them, Ari was like, "Do you want a cookie?" And I said, "Yeah." She was like, "What kind?" I said, "What kind did they have?" She was like, "Oh, they have a pack." And I'm thinking like a 3-pack. She was like, "It's peanut butter, chocolate, and chocolate chunk or whatever it was." And I'm thinking it was 3 cookies. And she brought that. I was like, "I got to get this out of
It
my
was
house."
like 12 or 15 in there.
It's like 50
Yeah.
cookies in there. So, of course,
Yeah, I
I went
can't have
ham
that
the night
around
before.
me.
I ate probably like 3 of them. But I was like, I'm taking
Yeah.
these to Michael's. I'm sure there are going to be people there.
And
but
if I have a big amount of something that's like really good in my house, I will just tell myself, we both do this. Like
Yeah.
I'll get to a space where I'll decide like, you know what?
You have to
go
get rid of
ahead,
it.
indulge. Yeah, like eat them all.
You have
just
to
be
get rid of
fat
it.
for like 2-3 days and then you can start over. like
Oh my
it's no
gosh.
big deal. You can eat them all.
story of my life.
But I would
Yeah.
still like my white chocolate covered strawberries though.
Yeah.
So I got to get that. for
Because white
myself.
chocolate's the best.
White chocolate
Right.
is the best.
I forgot what my other question. Okay, wait. Let's mosey on over to Pride for a second.
Happy Pride Month.
Happy
Happy
Pride.
Pride.
I was talking on my TikTok. I be talking on TikTok, y'all.
Yeah.
So, just so y'all know. I'm saying
have a
that.
TikTok,
I'm
y'all.
saying that to say
Just so
don't
you know.
go to it. I know Michael already follows me on TikTok, but I really encourage people that I know to not follow me on TikTok because that's one of my favorite things about TikTok.
Right.
It's just it's not.
Yeah,
like,
no, I understand that.
It's not like a real thing. People aren't talking. It's just.
Yeah.
I'm just there doing whatever. But I was saying how I never say Happy Pride. The same way I never really say like Happy Black History Month or like Happy Women's. It's like I just am.
Yeah.
We just be black, we just be women, we just be, queer. So, but I did want to make it a point to talk about it because I think we have.
Yeah.
I think every year at the last
many
minute
times.
we're like,
We
let's.
touched on it.
We talk about it every time.
I know, but
Yeah,
like
we
I feel
never
like
let
it's
it go
always
by
like it's
without.
always obligatory. It's always like let's it never really feels like a calling of like, oh, it's Pride, y'all. Let's curate our episode. It's always just like, and let's throw Pride in there, right? But so what is celebrating Pride for you?
This is for the floor or just me?
For the floor.
Oh.
You can start.
Oh,
First of all, do you feel like you celebrate Pride?
I don't think so. I really don't think that I'm ever been the Pride guy.
Yeah.
I just live my own lifestyle. But I like that everybody else does.
Don't say lifestyle.
I like that everybody else does, and they have
Yeah.
a good time. That's freedom of expression and just
Yeah.
liberating for people just to have a time where they just love themselves even more. Or start
Do you
loving
celebrate Pride,
yourselves.
Tati? Or have
I
you?
don't. I think it's kind of exactly like what you just said. Like, I don't celebrate Black History Month. I don't
Yeah.
celebrate Women's Month. Like, I don't celebrate Pride Month. Like, I just am.
Yeah.
And I guess in my mind, I guess I probably feel like I don't put as much emphasis on celebrating it because I feel like I, in a sense, celebrate it every day. Like I'm a loving, tolerant, like
Right.
open to everyone,
A true
every
ally.
day. Yeah. So it's like, I guess it doesn't seem like I have to, it's nothing wrong with making a big show
For
and like
sure.
celebrating and everything. But I guess that's why I don't feel like I have to because I'm like, I do
Yeah.
this every day.
Yeah.
Like this is me on a day-to-day basis.
Same. I think that when I was younger, I used to be really into the Pride Parade and stuff, but that got old quick. Like,
Yeah.
that shit is exhausting. Even, I mean, to be honest, I used to live in Boys Town for a stint, and that was one of the best. That was so fun, but at the same time, it's exhausting. Like, the area is exhausting.
Yeah, I heard
So you do one Pride Parade, you do another Pride Parade, and you're like, well, depending on who you are, right? Because
Yeah.
obviously people do it every year. But I'm not that bitch. I'm tired. Literally, just the thought of the Pride Parade is exhausting. I can't even think about it.
Yeah.
But
Is that happening? Or has it happened?
I don't
I
know.
don't know. Like
My
since
cousin
COVID?
texted. I know it was coming back this year, but I don't know what date or when or if it happened. I have no idea. In Chicago specifically.
Right.
I don't like the idea of any parade, honestly.
Tati.
I don't like mass amounts of people.
Yeah, me neither.
Like that really, it's just too much. Like I don't like feeling
Even
like,
pre-COVID,
like I'm
it's
constantly
too
like,
much.
excuse me, like I
Right.
just don't. It's too much.
It's not
I don't
enough.
really
The
like
most
any
me and Tati
parades.
would do was unofficial every year, but
Yeah.
that was more about. I mean, I guess all things are about this, but that was really about being drunk. Like
Yeah, and there
getting
was still
drunk.
like space. Like it was crowded, but it
Yes.
wasn't like
because everybody had to go
back
to
to
different
back.
places. Right.
Yeah, like there was still
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
So,
The Pride Parade is exhausting. But I used to do it when I was younger, which I hate that I say that now. I hate that I say like, oh, when I was younger, and I really do mean when I was younger. You know, it's not like ironic. It's not like, oh, you're talking about 2 years ago. Like, no, I'm literally talking about a decade ago. Like that's crazy. But no, the Pride Parade is exhausting, but I love it. I love that we have that. But
Yeah.
I am getting a little annoyed in general, even in light of like Juneteenth, right? With the commercialization of
I
these
know.
things.
Yeah, I seen
Like-
so many rainbows when this month started. It was exhausting.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
how much rainbows do we need?
And it's also like it's very telling and weird, you
Yeah.
know, because it's like, and I feel split between it about it because it's like on one hand, it's like, yeah, you know, you should give a fuck, but on the other hand, it's like, why reserve it for this moment? You know, like you're never talking about the queer community any other time. You're never talking about blacks any other time. Blacks, sorry. You're never talking about black people any other time. So to I am very, very offended at the fact that Juneteenth is now a federal holiday. It is hard to work because I'm still in corporate, as y'all know. It is really, really difficult to keep it to myself that I don't believe any of you motherfuckers should have the day off. Are you fucking... May I vent for a second?
Yeah, come on.
I want... It really, 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 like, it angers me that we live in a country that, like, will really look... I'm about to cry. Let's not do that.
No, keep going.
We live in a country that we're, like... quote unquote the powers that be are really like making a mockery of us. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a joke. It's like how does that even make sense? Like this is like it's not like the 4th of July. It's not an obscure, you know, like the concept of freedom. You know? Which is what I think of the 4th of July, but that's neither here nor there. It's literally a day that marks a time where not only were enslaved people freed, but people didn't know about it until 2 years later. So it's like a literal, this is not like, it's not like this sense of liberty or whatever the fuck these patriotic bullshit ass people try to like make it seem. It's like a literal thing, you know? Right. And the people that were enslaved by people whose ancestors, these people's ancestors like work at the office with me. And this bitch is also off. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, this federal holiday bullshit. And I feel, I don't think I learned about Juneteenth until very late. Like, I probably was in college maybe, if not after. Yeah. But when I got into corporate and I learned a little bit about just, like, how much freedom I can have, you know, because, you know, I'm a corporate finesser. So when I got to a certain point, I never worked Juneteenth anyway. I refused. And I would relish in the opportunity to tell a white person, like, y'all don't work on June 19th. It's a holiday. Like, you know, I would be really smug about it. And that brought me joy because that's what I like to do. Right. But the fact that now it's a federal holiday is so, it's like a slap in the fucking face. It's like a spit in the face, to be honest. Like, it's wild.
The spit guy, it was a different level.
It's for real because you have to fight. We all know the rules.
Yeah, you have to fight.
We have to fight if someone spits in our face.
You have to.
Or in our shoes. Remember we used to talk about that? Like the idea of somebody spitting in your shoe. Like,
that used to always be my threat to people. Like, I'll spit in your fucking shoes. And I mean,
I would beat somebody's ass.
Yeah, if you put your shoe on, yeah, exactly.
That's so disgusting.
That is how I feel about the fact that Juneteenth is a federal holiday.
I feel like I feel like America is all just like taking the good with the bad or having to find like some good in the bad, because like you said, we didn't know what Juneteenth was until so late in life. And it's like now, like I think about, you know, like Cassidy, like my daughter, because it is so commercialized now and because it is a federal holiday now, she is gonna know what it is. You know, she'll have no choice. Like, because if anything, as a little kid, she gonna know that she don't gotta go to school. You know, or if she's in summer school, you know, she'll know that she's out of school. You know, so I feel like that is the only way that our country like operates. Like if they choose to acknowledge something, it's because they're going to commercialize it and find a way to make money off of it. Exactly. They're never just going to honor something for the greater good or just out of the kindness like of their heart. So it's kind of like you have to take, you know, if the country wasn't in a space where they were willing to sell items, which a lot of those items are very
we're not gonna talk about it. Wild as fuck. Oh fucking see.
Dumb as hell.
Wild disrespectful. A lot of those items are very disrespectful and wild as fuck that they're selling. But if we weren't in a space where they felt comfortable with selling them and having that shit in Walmart, it would be like it didn't exist. Yeah. It would be like it was nothing. You know, so
it's a catch. It is absolutely.
It is a catch.
It's a catch-22. It's bittersweet, but it really, really, because I think that I can argue this about like pride, and I don't know, something about it is not as heavy to me, and maybe it's because I'm not deep enough in the community, you know, like being black really, really affects me and is, and I am, what do you call it? I am straight passing, I am femme passing, whatever. So I present cis. Hetero, you know? Yeah, exactly. So I'm not walking out into the world with my existence really being tied to my sexuality like a lot of other people, you know? So I think that maybe that's why that hits a little different for me, like the whole making a fucking mockery out of a holiday like that. But they're doing it with pride too.
Yeah,
but
they
one
definitely
thing that I will always appreciate Black people and the internet coming together to make a mockery out of who's making a mockery of us. Because my favorite fucking thing on TikTok right now are all the people like doing like the fake commercials, like, "Hey, gay, slay your way into buy one get one free."
No,
Like,
no, how dare you?
it's the best though, but it's because all of them are fucking making the fucking joke. I had to just check the moon. I had to just see where the moon was because why am I so emotional today? It's in wax and gibbous, and that makes sense. I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm checking on it.
Yeah.
Because just in case anyone's watching this and they're like, "Wow,
Like, I just want to let y'all know I'm working on
it. I'm figuring it out.
Actively taking steps.
Because I am.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was my other question?
More gay stuff.
Okay, what's your favorite thing about being gay?
The men.
No, truly.
Like, I don't even know what else to say about it. Like, the men that I'm attracted to.
Say about it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what
Men
else.
are great.
Men are great.
Men are great.
I just told myself this morning that I identify as I'm down to find out. You know,
Oh.
I'm down to like see what's to it. It doesn't have
Wow,
anything to do with your
love
gender.
that.
I don't care what you're wearing. I don't care. Like, I'm just down to see what's up.
We gotta use that somewhere.
Just down to clown.
That's how I identify.
I love that.
Which I mean, you know, if you want to be technical about it, I guess that's pansexual.
Oh, yeah. It's about, yeah.
Sure. My favorite thing about being a little is honestly the lingo.
Okay.
But that's my favorite thing about being Black too. I love the intersectionality of gay/queer linguistics and Black women's lingo. I love the intersectionality of that, and I love that I fall into all of that.
What a
so
world.
that never mind. Let me not bash others right now.
Yeah.
But I just love that I am able to exist in that space comfortably.
Right.
Like I can walk into a space, cause we all inflect as Black people, you know. Like we have our regular tone, and I've been studying this for myself for a long time. Like, how do I talk? Like, how do I just naturally speak?
Right.
And I figured it out. This is how I talk. But
That's my
we
favorite
we
about
all have something in us. Something might, you know, 2 shots of Hennessy and my voice might get a little deeper. I might, you know what I'm saying? I like to throw up gang signs. You know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But I just love that I exist in a space where like no one is ever gonna be like, what the fuck is she doing? You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's not abnormal. Like I'm glad that I am in that space of like just Black and queer.
Right.
That's my favorite thing for sure.
That's
What's your
so
favorite
fun.
thing about knowing queer people?
So my favorite thing about gay people is
That's great.
Yes.
it's my friends.
Yeah.
Really.
Word.
And honestly, I love that. I think that hypothetically people or someone like me can always kind of say like, oh, like, I don't care about, you know, what other people are doing. I don't care about anybody's like sexual preferences or choices. But I love that I constantly come in contact with, you know, different types of people, and I genuinely don't be caring.
Yes.
And I like that it always shows me, you know, that I really am who I think I am. And that I really am an ally, and that I really am
Yeah, you
a
are.
all around well-rounded, like, good person, I would like to think. You know,
Yeah.
so
You
it
don't
is my
play.
friends. Yeah.
Natasha
Right.
don't play. She don't play none of that shit. Y'all be on the internet talking shit.
She
do
really
not play
don't.
that
She
shit.
don't like when
No,
y'all
I'm so
bash the
pissed.
gay community
That'd
about
be the
dumb
only
shit.
arguments I'd be willing to have.
She don't
Because I'd
like
be so
it.
mad. Because I just need people to make sense.
Yeah.
When they talk. Because even if I didn't agree, if I could read it and your statement at least made some type of logical sense, I would just leave it be. But a lot of times when people be talking shit, like
They contradict
it
themselves.
doesn't add up. Yeah, they contradict themselves so much it doesn't add up. And I'll just be like, no, we just have to get this clear that you're stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
I just need you to know that I know
Yes,
you're
like
dumb.
that this wasn't really a smart opinion.
I love that.
They gotta go.
Michael,
Oh God. I get nervous.
I want you to curate for us, like if we were to do a Pride / McGee party, curate it. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Who's there? What are we eating? What are we listening to?
Do I have enough time for that? Jeez.
I know, right?
Wait, give me
Rapid fire.
one question at a time.
Okay, we are curating the ultimate Pride / McGee party.
It would probably
What is the
have
decor?
less to do with Pride?
I know it would.
Like, I don't know if I have a Pride
I know
party.
that, but for
What
the
are we
audience.
wearing?
Oh, no, the decor. What is the?
Oh,
What does the space look like?
I kind of like the vibes of like an art gallery because it's like a blank canvas, and so I would like some art to be put up.
What kind of art? Like nudes?
Yeah, actually, that'd be a good idea.
What if you had nudes of all of your friends? But
Do
like
y'all
just
wanna
body
do that?
parts, nobody's faces.
Do y'all want to do that?
I would
mean,
love to do that.
Tati.
Tati.
Do you want to do it?
You can pick any body part you want.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
But it has to exude nudity.
Yeah,
it can't be like
definitely.
it can be your knee as long as it's clear like I'm naked.
Yeah. Right.
So it has to be from afar.
Definitely my art. I think that'd be great.
Your heart?
My art, photos that I've taken.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
good. I said, okay, good.
It's settled. So
That's
nudes of your
settled.
friends in the space.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like black and white portraits sometimes, you know, and then like maybe like a
Mm-hmm.
dash of color somewhere. Like if you got like red nails or something, wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be sexy.
Okay, good.
Okay,
What's the next
okay,
one?
that's the decor. What are we listening to?
Let's see. Probably a lot of B, probably a lot of Jan,
Yeah.
probably a little Ariane.
See, Pride.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what are we eating?
Seafood.
Yes. What are we
Like just
drinking?
endless crab legs and shrimps and stuff. We're drinking some type of tequila
Yeah.
concoction, like
A tequila
palomas.
concoction?
Like palomas are going around.
palomas.
Yeah, because those are refreshing.
They are refreshing.
They have grapefruit juice in them.
In case y'all didn't know.
Yeah. And then like shots are obviously going around with like
Yeah.
guys and like shorts, shirts off.
Okay.
Um,
So we have like a crew, waiters and a catering crew, but they're
definitely.
not clothed.
Yeah, they can be
I'm
covered.
obsessed with this.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
It sounds like an episode of Sex and the City, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Some more. Yeah.
Maybe the original one for sure.
Okay. Anything else?
What are we eating? What are we drinking? What are we listening to?
What are you wearing?
What are you
I have no
wearing?
idea. Jeez.
You have to know right now.
Maybe like a tailored something with
Ooh.
my chest out.
Oh, I was like, print.
I'm classy.
You are classy.
I'm classy.
With your chest out.
Yeah.
Okay, like chest
I like
out
my
like
nipples
a button?
exposed.
Oh,
Yeah.
exposed nips.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're very, very sensitive right now. I don't know what's going on.
Interesting. It's the moon.
Okay, good.
That's why I've been crying a lot. I think that covers it. Thank you
Okay,
for throwing
great.
this party.
Yeah.
We're all really excited to be here.
Let's have a good time.
I'm into it.
Any other questions from you, Tati? Where are we on time?
We're at 30 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy,
We
right?
did great.
We did great.
We knocked that out the park,
We
guys.
didn't do great, guys. No,
What
I'm
do you
kidding.
mean?
I was
Of
like,
course
well,
we did.
what?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, speak for
No,
yourself.
I'm getting drunk, so let's.
I like
Also,
that.
The
Michael,
worst.
please close us out with a message.
Oh gosh, I'm doing a lot of talking today.
I know.
um,
You can choose. It can be a positive message or it can be a trash toast.
I'm really
And I
not
will
good at
finish my
trash
gin
toast.
if you do a good trash toast.
I want you to do the trash toast. Come on. Yeah.
I'll do it on your actual birthday.
Okay. I don't know what I'm. Oh well, today is my. Today's my birthday. The message is, I just would encourage people to keep digging and finding their true, authentic selves.
Ooh,
I think that's just gonna make the world a better place.
I agree.
And even if that's different versions,
Mm-hmm.
you know, depending on circumstances, whatever, just own that too.
Yes.
Own different, authentic versions of yourself, everyone.
I love that.
You never
I'm
know
going
who
to
you
take
might
that
come
and
in
put that in my
contact.
own pocket too.
Okay, good.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Michael. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks.
Thank you,
Happy
everybody
birthday.
watching. Oh, I didn't do any church announcements.
Let's
Really
do 'em.
quick.
Yeah.
Please make sure that you are subscribed wherever it is that you are experiencing this, whether it is on YouTube, hopefully it is, or anywhere else you get your podcast. Please continue to subscribe, rate, review, comment, like, share, engage. Also, not there yet. Oh, my Patreon, patreon.com/BreeStories. I do video diaries. I tell my business even more than I tell it on this show. And coming soon, there might be some extras. So you want to get in where you fit in before it's too late.
Right.
It'll never be too late. But also, I have another podcast, Your Morning Message, your weekday dose of perspective and intention, which you can find Monday through Friday on anywhere you get your podcast. So please continue to subscribe to that as well. Anything else? Y'all know? All right. Well, thank you so much for listening. Please continue to do all the things that you've always done. Follow us where you follow us. That's Away with Words, the podcast on Instagram. And you can follow me there at Bree.stories and at Bree_stories on Twitter. You can follow at A_Tati on Instagram and at A_Tati on Twitter. And please, I mean, for goodness sakes, this is his birthday. Follow at MJM Kid and at Moments_Stu because that's where all the cool shit lives.
And Cash App him.
And Cash App him. What's
Please
your Cash
that.
App? Oh, Cash App is right here.
Yeah.
Right? It's right here.
Maybe right here, or like over there somewhere.
Just probably here.
It's in the room.
It'll be here.
$sign MJ Shoots 27.
Period. So please continue to do that and show him some love. And we're going to talk to y'all next week. Everybody say bye.
Bye.